Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 back with another video, final update of the quote-unquote insurance bug that was yet another game-breaking bug revolved around all of your personal vehicles that no one knew how it was caused. It just started happening randomly. Yeah, it just happened to like any personal vehicle that you would own. Probably in an attempt after Rockstar's little evil scheme of attempting to remove us from our personal loved ones, slowly but surely, so that when they would get destroyed, we would not know what would happen to get it back after, there was no insurance. Oh, Rockstar's targeting our personal vehicles so hard. So what they did, finally, after we issued it to Rockstar support and all over the web, Rockstar's like, okay, we will fix it. But in the end, they only ended up making a little fix. Of course, they were aware of it finally on June 20th, but they finally made a little fix that only revolved around your first ever personal vehicle upon account creation. And no one was happy about that, considering the fact that Rockstar could have done any better. But they still decided to go with your first account vehicle. Yeah. It just shows that Rockstar really wanted to ensure, and they didn't even say that. They said, we found a fix for the insurance bug and everything should be back to normal. Even though later on we discovered the fix only took place for our first vehicle of our account creation, of our account in general. And no one was happy about that, so we exposed Rockstar even more to expose them for how stupid they were for making such a terrible fix of history of fixes that Rockstar has done. So they're like, okay guys, we'll fix it. You're making our life so hard for us. We just wanted to relieve you from your personal vehicles because you guys man, you really want your personal vehicle so much. Oh. But anyways, yeah, Rockstar complained, and then finally, after another day of attempting to make fixes, they finally addressed another background update on Friday, which was yesterday. Of course, I could have made a video on this earlier, however, I did not have time because, of course, I was busy making weekly update video on Thursday, and I was doing other things on Thursday. So they finally stated a couple of fixes that, of course, I'm not even sure if they actually mean what they say anymore. That's how much I trust Rockstar at this point. But they say on the first line, they say vehicle insurance bug is properly fixed. Is it? Is it, Rockstar? Am I still gonna have to check my garages and vehicles one after the other to make sure I still have insurance on these vehicles? But they say it now loops through all personal vehicles instead of applying the fix to only the first vehicle. Look how bullshit this sounds. They just shorten it up to just save on time because they have other fixes to talk about or whatever. Look how short they made it. They could have been honest and said it now loops through all your personal vehicles instead of it affecting only your first vehicle upon account creation or your first purchased vehicle of your account or your first ever personal vehicle you've ever owned for your account. No, they have to say, oh well, that fix that we made that you guys claim, well, it only applied to the first vehicle. So it's still your fault that you did not put insurance on your website purchased vehicles, despite the fact that purchasing a vehicle from the website automatically makes the vehicle come with insurance. But of course Rockstar doesn't admit that because they want to make it look like it's our fault again and again and again. They really are trying to make a scheme out of our personal vehicles, trying to get rid of our personal vehicles that we've already owned, one after the other, one bug after the next, revolved around specifically our personal vehicles. And on top of that, mind you, they've removed 180 plus vehicles from in-game websites. So there's a scheme that I believe Rockstar is doing, trying to trying to eradicate us from our personal vehicles. That Rockstar is trying to secretly make us want to be like, oh well, I lost my personal vehicle, what can I do? Oh well, we're gonna make this vehicle again in a later, let's say, weekly event. So if you want your vehicle back, you can just buy it again. And if you don't have money for it, well, guess what? Our cheapest shark card is officially $5.99. And if you don't believe that, yeah, if you go to the store, their cheapest one is, well, $4.99 still. just $1 less than the GTA Plus subscription, but it's still enough. They removed the $100,000 shark card. Just because if you really want the minimum now is $250,000. I'm not gonna purchase that. Screw that. Screw buying shark cards for Rockstar's evil scheme of relieving us from our personal vehicles. Not only, honestly, I'm gonna say this, I've said this once and I'll say this again. Not only did they remove 180 plus vehicles upon the initial release on the spot as soon as DLC dropped. They removed 180 plus vehicles from in-game websites. Not only did they do that, but they're trying to make us lose our personal vehicles that we own, that we already own, that we cannot find ever again on these websites, that can only be found on weekly events, just to fall into Rockstar's evil scheme of making their stats look good, and rejoining the game over and over again, and purchasing microtransactions over and over again. It's ridiculous. Why would you do that, Rockstar? Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm just gonna show this little snip that I took that was extra. You know, like when I took this a little bit. Well, this is basically the same thing, but I also took a reply that was just 2 comments down, where this person said, have they fixed the Titan cargo selling, or it still doesn't let you sell all the cargo? I would like to let you know, Rockstar did tell me in a personal confidential quote that that mission was designed that way, and there was no bugs found in it. So if you guys really want to sell your CEO crates with the Titan glitch, good luck. Change session, or just stop the mission. Whatever you can do, just don't do the mission, because Rockstar says it's completely normal. Of course, when they say that, what they really mean is it's normal in their world, where if you lose your cargo but you still want money so badly, just buy their shark cards. Now the cheapest one is $4.99. So once again, I like to bring it up, at least on the first line only, which, by the way, I'm going to bring this information up again next Thursday for my weekly update news and content video that I do every Thursday evening. But I'd like to bring this first line up again, at least particularly for this video in specific, where Rockstar claims to have looped their fix through all of your personal vehicles. And all your personal vehicles, I guess, in their words, should be insured now. Even though I'm personally going to tell you right now, with how BS they made it sound, or how short they made it sound, looking like it's our fault that it didn't come with insurance in the first place, I would like to let you know, I'd still rather check all your vehicles before you release them from the garage. Because chances are, you might still lose them. Especially that the MOC bug that permanently deletes your personal vehicle upon customizing the MOC at least once for anything, whether it's in the cab or trailer, it still deletes your personal vehicle. Now Rockstar claims that, oh well, there was a bug that brought your personal vehicle back to the garage it came from, which was not true. It completely deleted it. You couldn't find it anymore. But whatever it takes to make Rockstar look like we know everything and the players are just our puppets that we can control with the manipulation of our fingertips as much as we want. I still rather say, be careful out there, okay? Maybe Rockstar states it's been fixed, but I just tell you right now, be careful. But still, that's what Rockstar claims. That's what I want to make a video of, like, for the past 2 days, but couldn't because I didn't have time for when Rockstar made the quote-unquote fix for your first ever personal vehicle of your account. Of course, I didn't have time to do it, but now I have the time to do that now, because I still have many more bugs to make videos on in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, be careful, alright guys? Apparently Rockstar says it's fixed. I don't trust that at all, but that's just me. If you trust it, go ahead, but I just like to let you know, Rockstar claims their quote-unquote fix loops through all your personal vehicles. So now what's next for our personal vehicles being bugged? What, now your personal vehicles are just gonna randomly disappear when you try calling it through mechanic? Like, if you call it through mechanic, it will appear, but then when you call it back to your garage, it's not gonna appear again? What's Rockstar gonna do next? It honestly pisses me off that Rockstar's targeting our personal vehicles that we can no longer purchase again from the in-game websites. Maybe some vehicles you're still able to purchase. I know this vehicle you can purchase. That vehicle, I don't think you could. That vehicle, maybe you could. Those 2 vehicles, I don't think you can purchase anymore. That one all the way down there, those 2 all the way down there, actually. Even of Coil Raiden, which was, you know, epic. An epic electric car, that you can't purchase anymore. So what's Rockstar gonna do next for their scheme of getting rid of our personal vehicles secretly? Honestly, like someone said, and I'll probably say it after them, someone should boycott this game. If worst case scenario, prevent any income from being made from this game specifically. Close all microtransactions down completely until this game is proper. Because what? They have like $1 million+ on this game alone, and this is what they're doing with us. They want more money out of us. They're forcing more money out of us doing shit like this. Thank you for your good support. Yeah, I know, I'm reporting these bugs. You're welcome. Still, that's enough ranting for now. If you guys did enjoy this video, I still have other videos coming out later in the coming days. And of course, I always say this because it's true. Unfortunately, YouTube has a hard time recommending my channel in general. So if you ever did come across this video, I sincerely hope you did leave a like, subscribe, and found this informative. And I sincerely hope you stay tuned for the next one. Share it with your friends if you want them to be informed of anything GTA Online related, or give them anything that I've made, any content that I've done that you find entertaining, that you just wish to share in general. I would definitely appreciate any of that support. Nonetheless, okay? What's next, Rockstar? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Good luck. And be safe. And save your personal vehicles, please. Because who knows what's next? Who knows what's coming next?